All right, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This morning I had to do a public service announcement type video. If you live in Texas or any other state that the coronavirus is rapidly increasing, like the numbers are doubling daily, please be cautious and aware. The sister city, which is in Houston, because I live in Dallas, Texas. The sister city in Houston is getting public service announcements in the form of a text message, just like when you get the Amber Alert. They're getting those. So everything is hitting the fan right now. Basically, I just want to tell everybody before our local government has to tell us, because it's to the point to where we have to use our own individual common sense to see about ourselves, our own God-given common sense. We cannot rely on our government. If you don't have groceries, go ahead and stock up. You don't have to hoard, but by all means, make sure that you stock your pantry with non-perishable, canned goods and things like that, especially like canned meats. And I know a lot of the canned meats have a lot of sodium in it. So, if you got high blood pressure, even if you don't, that's not healthy. But if there becomes an epidemic to where you can't get out to get local fresh food or whatever, you can have some canned meat items in your pantry like chili, tuna, canned salmon, canned mackerel, Vienna sausages, basically any canned meat item that you can get from the store, because you can stretch those items. You can use them in a variety of dishes. And like I said, if there's a meat shortage or you can't even get out to go get some meat, then by all means have your canned goods stocked up. Things like ramen noodles, tomato sauces, all the things you could put together and just make pastas and several other casseroles and all kind of, dishes if you can't get out and get fresh food. Go ahead and get your toiletries, everything that you need for your personal well-being. I'm putting this video out here because we do have to use our common sense. And here in Dallas, Texas, they're closing down some bars and things like that. But y'all, we had a family here in the Dallas, Texas area. There was 18 family members. They got together to have a gathering for a birthday party. All 18 of those people of that family household got COVID. One has died and one is still in intensive care. And that's another thing. We have to be careful about our social gatherings, because we're family. We want to see each other. We love each other. I even made a video on here of me making a happy birthday video to my niece, because we couldn't be together like we normally have been together during birthday celebrations. And this whole family of 18 has the coronavirus. And like I said, one person has died, and another one in ICU. So we don't know where our other family members have gone and touched and exposed. It could have been at the gas station. It could have been at the grocery store, because we touch our groceries when we pick them up. We touch some doors going into the stores if they don't have the automatic doors. So, yeah, we got to be careful. We have to re-isolate, put our own selves in isolation. If you're not working from home, after you come in from home, then by all means do your sanitizing of yourself so that you don't infect your other family members. Because like I said, you could get it basically from anywhere. However, the fewer places that you go, then that helps you with your chances. And definitely, please do not be in open areas. Like even they're showing people at the beaches and at the parks and the lakes. We can't do that because they showed the study where the particles travel. Like if you don't have a mask on and you're out at the beach or a lake, or even if you're at a park and you're 6 feet away, they showed where people just talking, the particles floating in the air. So imagine it's just running rampant right now. So everybody, please be safe. And I showed you my pantry just so you could get an idea of some of the things that you might want to get in your pantry. But everybody knows their personal taste. But I just say get out, go to your local Walmart, HEB, whatever store that you have. Just walk each aisle, get the things that you know would last you for a couple of months or more, and then make sure you make that your trip and you get on back inside, and be careful with the door dashes and the people that deliver the food too, because you got to remember they're handling your food. You got to open your package up. And an ordinary person, when you get that DoorDash food delivered, what do? You don't have on gloves. You go and reach and get your package. So you're touching the outside of that plastic bag. Then you open your container. Could be germs there. So basically, try to prepare your foods at home. Get your foods, sanitize your cans and containers when you bring them in, and then prepare your own foods and things at home if you can do that. And see about your neighbors. If you got neighbors that need supplies too, any elderly people or people with children, or just people that you think may need some help, then please help those people too. Just knock on their door and just say, hey, I'm helping everybody in my neighborhood or my community right now, or my apartment complex. I'm giving everybody 10 canned goods, or something like that. Just do something to help others too. But everybody, we got to rely on the Lord, and we got to rely on our God-given common sense that the governor does not have to shut our state down. We have to have the knowledge, even if we don't watch the news, that, hey, you got to know from word from somebody telling you that these cases are running rampant. Here in Dallas, we're up to about 500 cases per day, and that's only because of the testing. So imagine how many people really have it, because we only have like 4 testing sites. So 500 people a day being positive. Imagine everybody that's out here that has not been tested or is asymptomatic. So let's be careful. Let's be cautious, you guys. And everybody, I'm wishing you a safe and happy and healthy weekend and the next journey over the next couple of months. We got to see what's going to happen. And let's stay on our knees in prayer and ask God to heal our land, y'all. And let's be obedient to God too. And I know it's hard to get out, because I snuck out myself a couple of times to a couple of places that I know I shouldn't have been out. And I had my temperature checked at the door and had a mask on, but that doesn't matter, because they're saying that the absence of fever doesn't mean anything either. So, all right, you guys, hope you enjoyed this short video. Everybody stay safe. Take the coronavirus seriously, Lord. Oh, Lord, I have a lot of energy right now, because I'm just trying to think, okay, Lord, we're going to be not only shut back down, but it's going to be even longer, and it's going to be even worse, because even more people have been infected, and we need for everybody to take this seriously. All right. Hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend, and stay safe. Be blessed.